Hello, my friends. Welcome to this edition of Cajun Underwood. And we're going to be cooking meatball stew. You know, down in South Louisiana where my mama used to live, they had a restaurant that cooked meatball stew, and it was good. And I'll tell you, they could cook it way better than I can. I mean, they were just masters at it, just delicious. But I can give you a pretty good idea of what's going on. Okay, what I do is I take a good grade of hamburger meat, and I take all these seasonings here. You know about putting an egg in it, and you know about putting some Parmesan cheese in the meatball. And sometimes I put some garlic, and this is Italian herbs, and crushed red peppers, and parsley, and paprika. Now, I mix that up into my hamburger meat, and I put a few chopped onions in there too. This is what that's gonna end up looking like, see? And of course, then I fry them. Oh, I get after it too. Because I need a lot of them. Because I eat them. I would show you the stew, but I done got into the stew. I mean, I couldn't resist it. I mean, I just tore it up. Let's get these meatballs in there too. Here's another plate full of meatballs. Just get them in there too. Oh. I don't believe you can have too many meatballs. And you know, of course, you gotta have some good quality cornbread. I use self-rising cornmeal, a little oil, and a little buttermilk, and 2 eggs, and put it into a bowl and whip it good, and then pour it into a bowl, and then add 4 scoops of self-rising cornmeal. Mix it up real good. Grease you a hot skillet like this one, and this square one is my favorite skillet. You good luck getting one of these. You know, this is the cat's meow when it comes to cooking. No lid though, no lid. But this cornbread really kicks in the stew. You know that. This is my favorite little cup here. That kissed me. Yep. Oh yeah. Look at that. Give me about 30 of them meatballs. Now I'll tell you, down in Ville-Platte, Louisiana, my mama used to live right down the street from Slap Yo Mama. Now this is just the brand of special hot sauce that they make down there to go on chicken and fish, and it's really delicious. I don't put it in beef stew, but it's come a long story. But you know, in the 50s and 60s, you did not slap your mama. If you slapped your mama, she would grab you by the ear and get her a switch and whip you until you started asking Jesus, you know, to help you. Help me, Lord Jesus. And you go start making promises. Mama, you know I'm not gonna mess with you, because I'll tell you, Mama would tear you up with that switch. Yes, sir. And you know, this meatball stew, ooh, look at that. And you know, of course, you have to do a kind of a dueling thing here, because you know, to really make a good stew, you have to have cayenne pepper and Tabasco pepper, because those are the 2 best peppers, and they work together and really make your stew taste great. Of course, you know, it's very important that you use that secret ingredient, you know. Man, this is real good cornbread, I guarantee you. And you know, you have to use that filet, and it really Oh, gives it that very good taste, you know. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. 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 You know, meatballs too, um, it's economical to make. I cheated. I just, well, I had a pack, I was going to show you, I used some prepackaged stew mix, but somebody's cleaned up the kitchen and it's gone, so I can't show it to you. But I like to use those kind of shortcuts sometimes in my cooking. You know, right now we're in a battle because food is so expensive. And, you know, some of these ingredients, you can just go to Walmart or a grocery store and get them. And sometimes you have to, the filet of gumbo mix, it's a green mix. And to get that, you're probably going to have to order it because they just don't carry it very much, especially here in Tennessee. And how I ended up in Tennessee, I can't explain it. But you know, folks, you got to do what you got to do. You know, and the reason I do all these videos is to sell my books. I have 5 books out here. My grandfather's Arthur, the Red River Man, and he lived on Red River near Colfax. And I lived with him for two years and rode up and down the river and fished for a living. So I actually saw someone do that. I tried to help, but I was little. I was like 6. It's another book, very important book, Messianic Christian Discipleship Guide. I guarantee you this is a good book because it tells you some of the things you really need to know. I don't know what it is about Christianity, but they don't like to tell you what you really, really need to know. I'll tell you, I'm going to be tearing into that stew here in a minute. I got to cut this short. I also have some books called, you know, here's 2 books that I have out. And, you know, the Starship Avenger Guardian 2. The Starship Avenger is a awesome starship. And this is a story that's a trilogy. And it goes on and ends up into the Anunnaki gods. So it goes sort of like Star Wars. And it just keeps on going and keeps on building. And I know you'll enjoy it. And you know, if you want these good recipes to keep coming, you'll go out and Smashword or iBook or Amazon. You'll buy all 5 books. They're on e-reader, and they're short. They're short books, you know. And I really do appreciate, you know, your support, and I really do appreciate you. And may God bless.